In this video, I want to share with you a surprising lesson that I picked up or learned fairly recently, only in the last few weeks. And it's to do with social media sites and marketing or digital marketing and the value of the various social media sites to a small business owner, a guy like me, or perhaps a guy like you or a girl like you who is trying to develop a business, grow a brand or whatever. And they're trying to use social sites, which is perfectly understandable, to grow their brand, grow their business, grow a client base, generate leads, and so on. In December 2019, today is the 1st of January 2020, but last month, just over the Christmas period, I decided to have a look at my Google Analytics to see exactly where my site traffic, website traffic was coming from, what sites were delivering the most traffic. And before I go into that and before I explain or give you the breakdown, we all have our favorite sites. We all have a particular view, perhaps, of, for example, Facebook. And you might think that Mark Zuckerberg, for example, and Facebook generally have a fairly loose, lax attitude to privacy, for example. And you may have seen him been questioned by the various committees in the United Kingdom and in the United States about privacy rights of users of Facebook and so on. You might also have a view about Twitter and the use of Twitter to spread hate speech and discrimination and incitement to hatred and so on. You may have a particular view about Instagram or YouTube or indeed any other site. But the surprising thing that I found was not so much that, but what I found was when I looked at the data, when I looked at the evidence of the traffic coming to my websites from the various social sites, and when I broke it down, what I discovered that I needed to put aside my particular favorites or my particular prejudice about sites and look at the evidence. And it is kind of frightening because I don't have any huge love for Facebook. I don't have any great love for Mark Zuckerberg. But when I looked at the evidence, when I looked at the data and the traffic that has been driven to my websites from Facebook, it was eye-opening. And it varies between, depending on my particular site, I have a number of sites, businessandlegal.ie, employmentrightsireland.com, but the employmentrightsireland.com site, that's a site of mine which deals with employment law in Ireland, and 91% of my social traffic comes from Facebook. 91%. The next best is LinkedIn at 6%. That is an absolute massive difference. Businessandlegal.ie, that's my general solicitor's website, which contains all sorts of information and so on about Irish law and business and so on. Again, Facebook gives me 72% of my social traffic, whereas the next best is YouTube at 14%. 72%, 14%. I go on down then to the next one, and it's 58% Facebook, 30% LinkedIn, and the next one, Facebook, 50%, YouTube, 40%. The bottom line is, the surprising lesson that I learned was that you need to look at the evidence, look at the data, set aside your prejudices, your biases, your favourites when it comes to making a good, sound, rational analysis of where you're going to spend your time and your effort, because social media marketing, digital marketing generally, is time consuming. And you can spend money or you can spend time, but you're going to spend something in order to market on these platforms, which they appear to be free, and they are to a great extent, but there is a certain element of selling your soul to the devil when you do business with them. But having said that, Facebook is an absolute behemoth in terms of delivering traffic to me and to my business and getting people to ring and make inquiries, generate leads, make appointments, and basically generate business, generate clients for me. You mightn't think it, but Facebook is an absolute colossus, and that's the surprising conclusion that I came to when I looked at the various sites that deliver me traffic. As I say, you might have your own favorite. You might like Instagram, you might like YouTube, you might like, and dislike Facebook, but you would be ignoring Facebook at your peril. And between the organic reach that you might get and you might complain about, but the opportunity with Facebook and advertising is enormous. Anyway, the lesson from this video, from my perspective, is that whatever your favorites may be, look at the data, look at the evidence, and then decide what's best for your business. On a personal level, clearly you can spend as much time as you like on any site you like. It's up to yourself. But if you are making a business-based decision around your business, you make sure to have a look at where the traffic to your site's coming from, and your Google Analytics will tell you this, and you'll be surprised perhaps as to the volume that's coming from Facebook. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, give it a thumbs up down below, and you may be interested in subscribing to my channel. If you are, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon, and that'll ensure that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.